Hello. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm a little early, so I'll just give it some time. Just give it some time. How are you, whoever's there? Hi, Nick. How are you? Do you stay at home most of the time, or do you go out and about? Hi, Cindy. Good evening. From Texas, correct? Or do I have that wrong? I think you're in Texas. I'm hanging in there. I'm really getting an itch to get out and do something because I'm bored with myself. If you know what I mean. Just need to go out and be somewhere. So I'm a little early, so I'm just letting people come in before I start. And I have coffee up here. I had tea, but it got cold, so I dumped it, and this is leftover coffee from earlier this morning, and I heated it up. Yeah, I think I do. Well, at least you have a little one to keep you busy. Hi, Melanie. Welcome. I'm kind of just tired of looking at my mess everywhere in this house, and I need to do stuff. Yeah, away from people. I know. Which, normally I don't care because I'm not a real people person anyway. Sorry, everybody. Oh, you're quite welcome, Melanie. I hope it's okay. I can't even remember what I sent, but yeah. No, that's okay. I have little ones at my daughter's, and I don't even get to see them, and they're like 20 minutes away. So, yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. But her husband goes out to work every day, and she's working from home, and the teenagers works. She works also out of the house, but part-time, but she goes to school at the school, as far as I know, still every other day. And the little one, as far as I know, is going to school every day. But the public schools, I'm not sure are doing that yet. You need your me time, yeah. Well, I do have my pet. I do have my pet, and my son is here. Yeah, I know it'll be okay. But um Stamp Gold said to me, when we are allowed to go back to normal, I think we're all going to be kind of anxious but hesitant. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. So I'm getting February's ready soon, and I have catalogs I have to get out to somebody, which I didn't get out yet, and um, the prize from Sunday a week ago I didn't get out yet. It has to go tomorrow. I got to get it out tomorrow because tomorrow was my one day I scheduled, I think. Yeah, for the month to get Happy Mail stuff out. I already did most of what I could do this month, but I do have those couple things I have to get in the mail, so I want to do that tomorrow because we're expecting some kind of precipitation Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I can't remember. We had a little bit today, but it was basically freezing rain, and then it stopped or turned to rain. It's cold though. Hi, Heather. My cars might not be as pretty as yours. I didn't watch your thing, but I saw the preview pop up. But we'll see. You can't really go too wrong with this beautiful Hydrangea Hill Suite. I just wanted to show everybody what it includes again. It has the bundle, this beautiful Mercury Glass Designer Acetate in Highland Heather and Rococo Rose. This beautiful, gorgeous grape sheer ribbon, which is on back order. Yeah, already on back order. And these gorgeous pastel pearls, which are on not orderable at the moment. Hi, Tanisha. Welcome. Yeah, Betty did get snow. And I think Minnesota had a couple inches of snow, a few inches of snow the other day. Oh, yeah. Well, some people want it all prepared and some people don't mind some of the stuff I do, which the last card, if we get to it, is going to be playing with scraps left over from the other cards. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, and then this beautiful paper, which I'll show you in a minute. This paper is like drool worthy, hoard worthy, right? And then here's the stamp set, which they can show you bigger probably than I can, although I can't get it all on screen, and the dies. But I'm going to be showing you a few things about the dies in a minute. So that is what we're going to be using the whole night, and I'm probably going to use it again at least part of the time on Friday because I have more I want to do with it. They don't watch your lives. They just watch the replay. Well, that just stinks. Some people, I'll tell you. Yeah. Anyway, here's the host code again for January. I'm going to show it at the beginning and end of every video or live because some people had trouble finding it. Oops, sorry. I accidentally turned my touch lamp off. That's not a good thing. Does that look glary or fuzzy or is it clear? It's glary to me, but I'm trying to see my computer screen. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's so much. I do too. So Friday is going to be another Hydrangea Haven day, although I might bring in another set or two with it. I only brought one other set in tonight on the third card, and that was just for a sentiment. So anyway, this is the host code. Please use it for any orders under $150 between now and January 31st. So that's that. And then I broke down and bought the Hey Birthday Chick stamp bundle, the bundle. I couldn't get both. And I really want the dies to this one. The more I looked at it, the more I wanted it. But I need birthday stuff more. So I got the Hey Birthday Chick bundle. I ordered it. It will probably be at least 10 days before it gets here. But I was listening to something that Artful Stampin' with Ruth in the UK was saying to her customers a little earlier today. And they're having some distribution issues big time over there. So I don't feel bad. Pink inks and cardstocks today. Ah, well, good. Did you get Rococo Rose or did you get Melon Mambo? Blushing Bride, I don't know, Flirty Flamingo, or what's the other one? Petal Pink. Anyway, these will be available, both these bundles, starting the 2nd of February. Hey Chick, it's really cute. It's got these little eggs, and I wanted it for just the eggs even, and but this one has, and this little egg thing here with the little feet is so cute. And then the chicken coop and the chicken wire and stuff. I really wanted that one too, but I just couldn't. And I like that this had dies that say happy birthday on the birthday chick dies. So, and that's not available to customers as a bundle with the dies until the 2nd of February. And same for this one. This is coming back the 2nd of February. So save your pennies. It's real cute. Both of them are. And basic weights available. I finally was able to use actually rewards, and I'm getting cardstock, thick cardstock and envelopes, I think, or note cards or something like that. So I'll have some of it to share with you. So just search on basic white or white cardstock, and that should come up when you're ordering. I'm anxious to see the difference. I've heard people say the difference. I posted a better picture of the next paper pumpkin kit on my Facebook page, business page, and my group. No, wait, what did I miss? Hi, Renee. Petal Pink and Flirty Flamingo. Cool. I used Flirty Flamingo on Sunday night. The one that looked like Grapefruit Grove, but it's not. Yeah, Heather does make beautiful cards. Fortunately for me, she's in Nova Scotia, so you can't order from her. Anyway, I also, part of my order today was I pre-ordered a year of Paper Pumpkin, and by doing that, you can earn Celebration. I mean, you can do it for, I forget what the prices are, but definitely 6 months and a year will get you Celebration items. And I think the 3-month one will get you one of the $50 items as well. So if you are interested at all in Paper Pumpkin kits, they're $22 a month plus tax if you go month to month. If you pre-order, you go to the main Stampin' Up website and you can shop through me through my link down below. And then just search on Paper Pumpkin kits, and it should come up with options for pre-orders. You select the one, you put it in your cart, and you check out, put whatever else you want in your cart, check out, and then you'll be emailed a coupon code, and then you have to sign into the Paper Pumpkin. You have to set up if you've never been there before, you have to set up a username and password, and then you'll be able to enter your code they gave you, and that'll get you started with your prepaid subscription. And it's a good deal. It saves you, I think the year-long one saves you 1 month of Paper Pumpkin kit. So, yeah, that is that one. And then, and I didn't say, the next one's supposed to be all about hope. Bouquet of Hope. It's Mossy Meadow, and I forget all the colors, but it says pastel shades and rich jewel tones. It's florals, and it will go with the Flower and Field Designer Series paper. And these colors are off on my printer. I've said that before, but the picture on my group page on Facebook and my business page are accurate. I posted it there this morning. Just one other thing I need to bring up. Stampin' Up! Has told us that apparently some demonstrators are reporting either they or their customers have been seeing fraudulent credit card things happening when they order through Stampin' Up!, but they have assured us that they have reviewed their systems multiple times and not found any evidence of a breach or related problem. And so they've also evaluated the current concerns about fraudulent credit card activity with their banks, and they haven't found any evidence of a breach either, and their IT consultants and things. So they're basically just saying, please be cautious with your credit cards. Make sure that you check your balances and make sure there's no weird stuff happening with them. If you do think something's happened with a Stampin' Up! Order relative to fraudulent activity, please contact customer support. It's 1-800-STAMP, STAMPUP, Stamp Up. Okay? Oh no, your debit card did? We see, oh gosh. Hi Paula, welcome. Okay, well, I'll try and get started then. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know they're on it. They haven't found anything wrong on their side or with their bank, but they continue to check things. And if you see anything and you believe it was related to a Stampin' Up! Transaction, please call 1-800-STAMP-UP. I don't have any control over that, and they don't think it's on their side. But I will also say my email is getting spammed out the wazoo lately. Not my Gmail, but my personal email. And it's just bizarre, some of the stuff that's coming through right now. So don't click on anything in your emails that even if you think it might be legit, don't, because there have been a couple that I thought were legit and I actually deleted the email, went to the website, and there was nothing on their website about what that particular thing was. So yeah, PayPal even is one of them that's been coming through like that. And Stampin' Up doesn't take PayPal, so it's not, if you're having issues with PayPal, it's not, that's not them for sure. All right, let me show you the first card. Actually, I want to show you the dies and stuff and a little bit about them before we get started. So here's the stamp set. Now these images are at 75% of what they normally, what the stamps are, and it's a double stamp set in here, and I have most all of them out except for a few. So you get 2 sheets of stamps. Oh, that's another thing, guys. You see how these are printed? Sometime starting very soon, they're going to stop doing that because it costs a lot of money to have them print on the acetate, but they're going to put inserts in the, you know, like how this is, hang on, how this is printed here. They'll have inserts. The acetate sheets will be clear, but the inserts will have images on them, so you can line them up that way. For the photopolymer, I don't think that's changing for the red rubber because that's not on acetate. Okay, so these are the dies, and I just want to share with you, if you don't have this set yet, this little strip here cuts out all these little itty bitty hydrangea flowers. They're so cute. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Hi, Philomena. Oh, no. Nix. Yeah, you need to nip that in the bud quick, because I had a strange thing happen. Did you ever search for yourself? I was searching for my Facebook page on Google, and my page came up with somebody else's picture. And I'm like, holy crap, how did that happen? It was totally somebody I didn't know. It was really strange, but I have been on that page several times and I don't see anything wrong other than Facebook's really hard to figure anything out right now, in my opinion. But oh wow, don't shop Amazon anymore. That would be hurtful for me because that's one of the places I go anyway. So anyway, this strip, you cut them all out. Let's see, how many are there? 4 or 9 little flowers, if I counted right in a hurry, from each time you cut it. So I cut out 4 of those, and we're going to use some of it. This does not cut out all the little flowers, but it allows you to raise the petals up, and I'll show you that on the second card. And then this cuts out the big image that's here. And this cuts out this one up here. And this one here cuts out this here. And then we have this adorable little tag. Isn't that so cute? Such a cutie tag. This is an extra set of detailed leaves. I guess you could go like that. I didn't even realize that. Look at that. So if you wanted to, you could, now I can't get them out. And I just did my nails and I don't want to wreck them. But I will. I'll wreck them momentarily, I'm sure. And then we have little leaves here, which I didn't use yet. And this little strip. So anyway, hang on. Okay, so that is what I have for what we're going to use. Anyway, let's get started. Sorry, taking too long. Here's our first card. This is kind of I did everything. I did a lot of stuff on this card. I'm also going to show you about this acetate paper. So this is on Seaside Spray. I made it vertical only because that was a piece I already had cut vertically. Well, this one I didn't use the insert, so that's okay because I stamped the color on them and I don't really want it to come out hollow like we'll see on the next one. So you can do it either way with that one, if you want to have them cut out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. And what did I do inside? I did just a tiny little bit of stamping. So I did "You Make Me Smile" and "The World Is Better Because of You." When I looked at this stamp set, I thought, man, these sentiments are teeny weeny weeny. I'm not going to like that because I don't like them too small. But they're a nice size, I think. So, all right, let's just get moving on this one. I dropped something. Here we go. We're going to actually stamp. They have this they have this like brush stroke thing, and that's what we're going to do first. And then I think I have an extra piece of white in here. Yes. And then we're going to stamp the flower, and we're going to do the two-step to color it, so I don't have to color it. And before we do that, I just want to show you about this paper because I really struggled with it. When you get this acetate paper, it tells you on here this time, remove plastic film before use. I'm like, ah. So I don't know if there's one on the front, but there is one on the back. And the easiest way I found to get it up is use a really sharp pointy thing and just poke a little bit at a corner, and then it pulls right up off the silver side. Now you can use the silver side too. If there's a coating on this side, I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to. But I did take it off the silver side. So that is my tip for that. Okay, now we're going to be using Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, and Old Olive. I am getting claustrophobic here. I have so much stuff on my desk. We're going to go Highland Heather first. Now, when I first colored that, I did it on a larger sheet of paper, and then I decided to cut it down. So that's why some of this is cut off a little bit. But this is, let me measure because I didn't write it down. It's like 2 3/4. Yep, 2 3/4 by 4.5 is what I'm using. All right, so we're just going to put Highland Heather up at the top. And it's okay if we go off. See, they named the Highlands after Heather. Yeah. Say my name, right. Okay, and I'm going to just actually stamp that off instead of cleaning it. Close up the Highland Heather for the moment. And stick it somewhere. I don't know where. And then bring in Gorgeous Grape. That's a song, right? Say my name, say my name. Who sings that? Pentatonics did it as a cover, I think. This is Gorgeous Grape, which is pretty gorgeous, if I do say so myself. And then actually on the other one, I used Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, and Old Olive, but I think my Mossy Meadow is getting a little dry, and I do have to clean it this time. So, and it didn't make that much difference, so I'm just going to use Old Olive for all three going down the page, and I may overlap them too. You could also put some Seaside Spray in here, but I chose not to. And we just go all the way down. Almost all the way down. There. Okay. And that's all we're going to do on that. Now, I want to do more with that splotchy thing Friday. I have a different idea. Sort of different. But I don't know. I am not up on modern music, to be honest with you. Okay, so I shouldn't have put that away because we're actually going to stamp the big flower also in Old Olive. because I did it on the first card. I actually was experimenting, and I stamped this flower right onto this in, you can probably see a little bit of it there, Memento Tuxedo Black. I didn't like it, so I thought, well, I'll just cover it up with the flower, but of course I got it off a little bit. So we're not going to stamp it on here this time. We're just going to stamp it on here with Old Olive, and then we're going to use the two-step thing and do our best to get it somewhat lined up. You could use the Stamparatus for this if you're going to be doing multiples. I'd highly recommend that. But I'm just doing a one-off tonight, so not going to worry about it. And this is Old Olive ink again. And it's very light. The dainty hydrangea. The dainty hydrangea. Okay. Got to clean that better. Now we're going to leave that out and do our stem. If I can figure out what I did with it. I have so much stuff here. Is this it? Yes, here we go. So we have the part that fills in the stem here. I'm going to have to stand up for this. And I am not the best at two-step. Oh, I have something pink on there. That's interesting. Going for it. It's okay if it's, I know, I like the splotchy things. I always do. I almost bought, yeah, it's a little off, but it's supposed to look like watercolory, you know, so it's okay. Let me clean them off quick so I can close my Old Olive. I did just clean my chamois too, so it should work fine. I put these stamps down on the other stamps, they stick to the back of the other block. Hang on. Can't get the stem clean. Yep, almost. Okay, got it. Got it. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to stand it up back here and hope it doesn't fall on us. Okay, now we're going to stamp in Seaside Spray on the flower. And this one, let me make sure I know how I'm going to do this first. There's got this little knobby, and I thought that was for up here, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it is. Maybe not. All right, little knobby, where do you go? I think something like that. Yeah. That doesn't look right. Ay, ay, ay. Nope. Where does the little knobby go? I had this figured out. Okay. It's more like that. That's... Nope. Nope. Ah! I had this figured out. I did. It's never going to be exact, but it's got to be close enough, right? Somebody's probably telling me. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Doing the dance now, yeah. Good. You guys talk while I figure out how this positions. I'm going with this. This. I don't know. That was pretty close. Maybe it goes like that with the snow. That's too much there. Like this. I'm going like that. All right. I don't know. We're just doing it. Yeah. Something like that. All right. We're going to die cut it anyway, so some of it will be off. Oh, yeah. That's got a lot of extra on there. That's okay. It's extra like me. Okay, so I'm going to get the die out and figure out what I did with them. First of all, here they are. So this is the big die. Now, also, I think in the catalog, let me bring that back real quick. Does it or does it not? Hang on, I might be wrong. I don't want to say it if I'm wrong. Yes. The dies all will work in the mini because it has the little mini sign there. So I thought I'd let you know that if you have the mini machine or want to use the mini machine, but I don't have room on my desk the way I'm set up still, so I'm not going to use the mini. I'm just going to turn around and do this behind me, so I apologize for that. Okay, so don't be too concerned about getting that lined up because we're going to die cut around the edges anyway, so I'll be right back. I'll be back, she says. If I'm not back or I stop talking, I don't know what to tell you. No, I'll be here. Callie's with me. She's my helper tonight. Callie's my tuxedo black cat, for anyone who doesn't know. I got that stem just a little off, so I'm going to trim that just a tad. And put this over here. And throw that out because that's no good. Yeah, I don't look like Arnold. He looks a lot better than I do. Well, I don't know if he does anymore. I haven't seen him lately, which is okay. I'm just trimming that extra weight off that part of the stem because it is going to show. Alrighty. We are going to bump this up, actually. So we're going to put one on each leaf. And several on our hydrangea flower. I'll put one in the middle too. Why not? And then we will put a dab of glue on here, but we'll do that later. Just on the bottom of the stem. Conan. I'm so out of touch. I don't have cable, so I don't watch many movies or TV or anything anymore, other than if I go to Netflix. So that is what we're going to do with that. Let me get rid of these little bits if I can. Oop, lifting you up, sorry. I seriously need this weekend to rearrange this camera, get my other camera set up right or something, because this is driving me nuts. Okay, so we're ready to put this on and this on. I have to, looks like I have to trim this just, nope, it's perfect. Now, I used Seal to put this down. You could use Seal Plus. And I found it doesn't really show through too bad because you have all the colors. But I did try and put it in areas where there's a lot of silver color, the back of the color. You could also just put it on your paper. That might stick better, but it seemed to stick okay to me. And of course I get it crooked and it's not going to move because I'm on, oh, it moved, yay, because I'm on live and my nail polish just got on there. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, only on live TV, live whatever this is, video. I don't know where my eraser is either, so oops, don't know what I'll do about that. Oh well, put a little bow there or something. Now you might want to do this not how I did it, but put your seal on the back of this too before you put the flower on, which I meant to do, but I didn't. And now I have glue on me. I hope nobody buffers tonight. I know Dina last night was having one heck of a time with just her live buffering. But I think it's just a YouTube thing. Wait. Yeah, I do. I stay busy, that's for sure. I try to, although the last couple days I'm like, I'm being lazy. Not good, not good. All right, I need to find my eraser. That's going to bug me, but I'll try and get that off with an eraser later. All right, now those little pieces that I told you about, we're going to, this is a the bag from the dimensionals. I just put them in here to keep them from getting all over the desk. We're only going to put a few on of each color. And see, this is the leaves cut out for the next card. Okay. I think we're going to stamp our sentiment first. Let me find that scrap, which I didn't bring up here. Uh-oh. I need a scrap of Seaside Spray. Thought I did have that, but I guess I didn't. I wonder if this is wide enough. Let me hope. Let me hope. And then I do have a scrap of Highland Heather. Let me see if the punch will work with this. This is the rectangular postage stamp. And before I stamp on there, I just want to see. I think it'll work. Just. Yes. Okay. So we're going to do that first. And we're going to use Highland Heather on Seaside Spray. No, I'm sorry. We're going to use Gorgeous Grape. I just feel like the Gorgeous Grape shows up better. Oh, bye, Cindy. Where'd she say that? Okay. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I actually left Dina's live because both times I went on, it was like either buffering or pixelated. And I just was like, no, I can't watch this right now. So we're going to stamp You Make Me Smile. And it's a nice size sentiment, actually. And right onto here. Isn't that so cute? I think it's cute. Oh, let me fix my glue. All right. Yeah, I like this sentiment. The donkeys, by the way, are on back order. So they're a celebration item. And I used that for our one of our collabs coming up in early February. So I hope it's back in soon. But anyway. All right. And now I need a piece in Highland Heather. Let's see if I can get it out this side. I think I can. Alrighty. That is that one. I'll put that back here somewhere. Now we're just going to glue this onto here, offset a little bit like that. And then we're going to bump that up. Actually, on this one, I bumped this whole white piece up on dimensionals. I forgot about that. I didn't do it on this one, but that's okay. We'll bump this up. And we're going to have dimension up here because we bumped the flower up. So on this one, I actually bumped the white up and the flower up. On this one, we just did the flower. And we're going to do the sentiment after we glue it. Wait. Well, that's good. Yeah, me too. Their customer service is great. I like, it's sort of playful, right? It's like a little bit whimsical, I think. The, see how I want to do this. I don't want the bottom part to have glue. Come on, glue. I did get another bottle of glue out just in case. And we're going to go like this, down a little bit. Just hold it in place for a second or two because it will slide if you don't. And then we're going to put dimensionals on that. Let's see, one over here. That'll help hold those pieces in place anyway. I don't think you can hear it, but Callie is now snoring on my... I have another chair up here, which is where I sit to make jewelry, but it's... When I'm at this desk, that's her chair, and then I have a little, like a towel on it for her, like a little blanket thing to keep her warm because the chair's kind of cold. And anyway, she sits there when I'm here and vice versa. So, all right, now we have these little flowers. And I just put 1, 2, 3. I put 3 purple and 2 blue ones on. And they do have, they're embossed. Can you see that? It has a little embossing. Thank you, Chris. This is the hardest of the 3 cards I have ready. Oh, wow. Cool. They sent you 4. Wow. Okay. Now I put this down with just a little dab of glue because the glue dots are pretty big. So we'll just pick where we want them. And I think, and there are, the petals are different shaped. So I kind of try and match it up how they go, but I don't know. Which way? Where's that big one? It's over there. Big one's over there. It doesn't have to be exact because it's a bush, you know? The bushes are different. The flowers are all different. It's nature. I have a blue hydrangea bush. But the color of it has not been great. I got that one off a little bit. The last couple of years it needs, I gave it coffee grounds because I think it needed them. But it did seem to help a little bit, and I trimmed it way back also. So I'm hoping that this next year it does better, and I'll need to trim it back some more. I'm going to put a couple blue ones on. Let's see this side. I think this goes like this. Oops. Stick to me instead. And just one more blue one. And we are going to use the pearls even though they're not available right now. What you can do is use the basic pearls and use your alcohol blends and, you know, put the Highland Heather or Seaside Spray on them. But I have the pearls if I can find them. They down here. Where'd I put them? Oh, yeah, we might be doing that because I don't know what I do with my pearls. Hang on. Is this them? Here they are. Oops, sorry. What a mess. I'm a mess. Thank you, Paula. Meow, Callie, yep. Yes, it has to do with the pH acid or the other way around. Either too much acid or not enough, right? So these pastel pearls, when they come back in, are in Gorgeous Grape, Seaside Spray, Highland Heather, and I think that's Petal Pink. Might be supposed to be Rococo Rose, but it looks more like Petal Pink to me. And they don't have it listed, but there is a pink in some of the other sheets. The last one we'll use. These are all the same size, and they're a little bit big. I almost think I'd prefer the white pearls anyway and color them, except we don't have Gorgeous Grape. We have Highland Heather, and right now we have Purple Posy in the Stampin' Blends, but that will be retiring, I'm sure, come the end of April. Also, we're going to put a flower right here and do the same. A Highland Heather one. These are Highland Heather and Seaside Spray, in case I didn't say that. Okay, and then I'm going to put, I just put the Seaside Spray pearls on the Highland Heather and vice versa. And then we'll just put another pearl here and purple one, maybe, down here. Okay, so that's that. Oops, my scrap paper got pulled up. Okay, let me see, did I miss? Oh, and I just tied, I had this little scrap of Seaside Spray ribbon and I just tied that on there, so we can do that again. Yeah, this is like a I did everything kind of card. What did Nick say? Oh, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yes, they have great customer service. And if you ever aren't sure of anything, like even as a demonstrator, I have called them and just said, this might sound stupid, but can you tell me this? And they're always so pleasant and helpful. Now, of course, with this nasty thing going around, you know, it's been a little bit slower than before, but they also have live chat, and that works really well if you ask during their business hours. I think I have cut this too long. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave it a little longer this time. Thank you, Tanisha. We have to do the inside yet. There, we gave the flower a little bow. Okay, now inside, I just stamped the world is better because of you. You make me smile. The world is better because of you. And I brought in, there's these 2 sets of little flowers, which I didn't use enough. There's that one and this one. Let's see, which one did I use? I think I used this one. Yep. Excuse me. I'm just going to stamp that in Seaside Spray in both corners. Sorry, I have glue stuck on here. And then the sentiment. Actually, let me do the sentiment first, because if I mess it up, I need to be able to flip it over. We're going to stamp the sentiment in Gorgeous Grape again. Thank you, Paula. Oh, okay. Bye, Paula. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Renee. And hi, Jackie. Okay. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget the thumbs ups, ladies. Please, pretty please. Okay, I had to stand up to do this, just so I can maybe get it sort of straight. I'm going to go down a little bit because I want to have room in the corner for that flower. Not bad, not bad. Clean my stamp. And let's close up. The only thing, my ink labels, they're fine on the outside, but the inner ones always seem to fade. The ones I put on the inside. That seems kind of weird to me. You'd think it would be the other way around, right? Don't know. This is Seaside Spray. And we could color these in, but I'm not going to. And I don't want to stamp off the edge this time, because I just didn't want to. And if you want to make it easier on yourself, you can turn the card upside down, you know, flip it around. But not going to. There we go. That's the inside. Done. And as soon as I glue that in, card number 1 is finished. All right. Now, it did help. I die cut these ahead of time, right? But everything else we did together, so I think we're going to use more of them on the next card, so we'll leave them out. Alrighty. You've never put what on the inside? The stamps? Oh. Not everybody does. Not everybody does, especially in classes and stuff. They just do the outside. And I noticed that on some of the cards I got in the mail. Which, by the way, I got another card. I don't think I brought it up. Yeah, I got another card, so thank you to that person. I can't remember who it was right now. She's a name on my on Dina's team. Okay, so there we go. There's our little card. I might have to cut those down, actually. They look a little too long to me. Let me do that. It's going to bug me. Just a little snip. And another little snip. I probably got it uneven. Well, I'll tidy it up later. Anyway. Yay, so pretty. So pretty. Love that one. Once I finished that, I was like, okay, I'm done. No more. All right. Here's the next one. So this one, I wanted to use the Designer Series paper. Wait. Oh, the stickers on the pads. The stickers on... Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, I think I did cut it a little short. So this time, this is one of the beautiful papers, and I just didn't want to cover it up much. Now, this is on Highland Heather, but I didn't have another Highland Heather cut at the time, but I had a piece or two I could use. So we're going to put it on Seaside Spray, but we're going to mat it with Highland Heather like this. And this is actually 5 1/4 by 4, so the Highland Heather is like 5 and... I may be wrong about that. I think I cut this down just to be like 1/8 of an inch smaller than whatever the purple is. But the purple looks like it's 5 1/4 by 4. 1/4 inch in from the top. So the first thing is I need to glue those two together. And then we're going to bring in the beautiful, gorgeous grape ribbon, which is a sheer ribbon, which is on back order right now. Now, if you don't have that, haven't gotten it yet, we also have this purple posy sheer ribbon, which would be pretty too. It's like white with faint purple posy on it. Or we could also use the Seaside Spray scalloped. Actually, that's really pretty too. I might... No, I'm going to use the purple because I have it. But or one more, we also have in the annual catalog this striped ribbon, and it's like purple posy, Highland Heather, and gorgeous grape. Actually, that's really pretty with it too. So there's all kinds of options to use if you don't have or can't get the gorgeous grape ribbon. You could even use the same ribbon we just used on the other one, the Seaside Spray, because you've got that in the flowers here. These colors are Seaside Spray and Misty Moonlight. So there's my little spiel on ribbon. Let me get my glue and move this aside for a second. We're going to glue this down first. And this is the other side. That's really cute too. It's just the little petals. Highland Heather. Heather's on the back of my card. I'm putting glue all over you, Heather. Now this I have to be careful because there's just a small border around it. Just enough to make it pop. And then before we glue that down to the Seaside Spray card, which needs to be done with the bone folder, we have to, oops, sorry I bumped you. Oops. We're going to put the ribbon on the back. Just making sure that's down good. And I'll bring in the seal again. You could use seal or seal plus. This is a sheer ribbon, so the seal should work just fine. heavier ribbons, I would definitely use Seal Plus. And I have a new roll in here. This is my last roll for Seal. Once it gets started, it goes on smooth. I have trouble getting it started once in a while. That's all. All right. And ribbon. Ooh. I am hearing sirens outside. I'm not liking that. I heard some earlier when it was first started to sleet too, which is always frightening because it means somebody's probably in an accident or something on icy roads. And if it starts, you know, around here, if it starts icing while you're driving, you don't always know it's ice right away. Although the way it was hitting our windows here at home, I can't imagine people not knowing. So I'm going to use glue to put that down. Wait, what happened? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Good night, Jackie. Yes, she is. It is, and she is. And so are you, Chris. Brandy, hi. Welcome. And so is Nyx, and so is Brandy, and so is Stamp Girl. I hope she's okay. She might have just been tired or something. Okay, so that is our card base done. Now, we're going to use a layering square, and I actually marked it, if I can find them real quick. Amazing how fast I buried that. Did I mark it? I put a star on it. Where did it go? I think it's this one here, and I think the star is buried. Nope, no, it's this one. We're going to use this. I don't know what, I have it numbered as 1, but it's obviously not a 1. So it's the second one in this grouping of scalloped squares in the layering squares. It's the best way. Obviously, they're no longer Sizzix. I have the old ones. So just look for layering squares if you're interested. I have, by the magic of YouTube, already die cut it. And I didn't actually run it through an embossing folder. Now this is that separate die here. And the cool thing, did I actually have that in frame? This one here. The cool thing about that is these little petals pop up. They don't die cut out, but they come up and give it texture. You can just sort of go like this and, you know, brush your fingers over it kind of thing, which is a little faster because it could take time. Plus, when you glue it down, I'm going to actually put a little glue on and then I'll pull it on. I'm going to try and just glue in between the flowers and around the edges a little bit. And then we're going to pop some more of those up a little bit. And then I discovered we didn't have Gorgeous Grape in Stampin' Blends when I tried to put rhinestones on here, on the flowers. And also, what did I do with it? We have our stemmy thing. And actually, I'm going to stick that in there too. Just going to put a little glue dot. Actually, I'm just going to put glue. I did the dot on the first one, but it's too big. And I'm just going to put it right up here like this to start. Stick it right under there. Try not to get this under there. There we go. And push down. And then where we can, we'll pop these up a little better. I'm going to get the pokey tool. That's the other way you can do it if you don't want to wreck your nails. But, you know, I always wreck my nails. So, yep. There we go. Just lift them up a little bit wherever you can. Actually, the first time I went around each one and lifted, that one's probably glued down. So I might not be able to get it as good this time. But you get the idea. You don't have to do that, but I like the texture it gave it. Okay, go enjoy your food. Oh, yeah, that sounds like me, Heather. I'm in that bad sleep pattern actually. But the problem I'm having is I'm getting up at like 2:30 or 3, then I'm up for an hour or so, and then I fall asleep for an hour, and then I'm up for, just a little break, and then I'm falling back asleep till 7:30, and then I feel like half my day is wasted. And then I have to sit and have coffee, and it's been like this for a week or so now. Plus, I'm having weird dreams. I mean, sort of scary weird dreams. I don't like it. Something got to happen. I got to get out of this house and stop having weird dreams. Hopefully. I try, and what's funny is I never used to remember my dreams, but when they're bad ones, I have been lately, and I don't like that. And some of them are not like wake up screaming scary, but they're disturbing is how I'll put it. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. Now I want this one up a little more. Come on, buddy. There we go. Anyway, we're gonna pop this up on dimensionals. I can play with them a little more. Hi, Marla. It's been the longest week. It's only, what is today? Tuesday. Today's only Tuesday. Does your week start on Wednesday? I don't know. But yes, it's always fun to craft, right? When we have mojo. Anyway. Being a needy Nally. Aw. Yeah. And my son, that's the other thing. He's doing better, but because he worked nights, he's still on that too. And so I hear him because I hear everything. Most of the time, except for right when I fall into the deep part of sleep, then I don't hear stuff. But an hour after that or so, I'll hear every little thing in the house or outside the house or anything. All right, now we have to stamp a sentiment. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's get our basic rhinestones. I thought about using these blue adhesive gems, but I didn't like the way they looked with it. So we're going to use, I'm having an avalanche here. Ooh, we don't want black ones for sure. All right, let's stick them over here. We're going to use, I lost my cap, dark Highland Heather. And we're going to have to go over them twice because it will look too dark. And we're going to do a bunch of them because I don't even know how many that is. How many do you think that is? Like 12 or something. I don't know. We'll just do a bunch of them. Actually, those look a little messed up, so we'll go down this row. I'll look up in a minute. I'm concentrating on my purple coloring. All right, we'll start with that many. So I'm using the brush end of the dark Highland Heather Stampin' Blend to do this because we don't have a gorgeous grape Stampin' Blend apparently, which I didn't even realize. All right, that's enough to start. We can do more if we have to. And then we'll get out our Take Your Pick tool. And we'll just start putting them on everywhere there's a little purple showing through in the center of the flowers. When I first started, I thought, oh, I'll just put like 3 on, and then it looked weird. So I just got bling happy. We're going to need to do more. We definitely need to. It would be like, oh, it looks like I have a line going across the middle. It doesn't look round anymore. So then I did more. I have 2 more here. Anyway. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter because how many more do I need? Like 1. I'll just do 1, 2, 3 more. Framing. Every time I get close to catching up, something happens. Yeah. Hi, Queen Bee. Aw, thank you. Who recommended you, just out of curiosity? But I appreciate you coming no matter. A Sharpie in dark purple? Oh, that's cool. Well, I guess that's a permanent ink, so yeah, that. Oh, I colored 4. Oops. That's all right. We'll put one somewhere else. We're on our second card. I have one more after this planned, and then I thought we'd just maybe use some scraps I have from these cards and make another one. Oh, heck, we can put one more on right here. All right, and that's covered up by the leaf a little bit, so we're not going to worry about that. So I used the alcohol marker, the Stampin' Blend alcohol marker in dark Highland Heather for that, to color those. Give it a little color there. And now we have to stamp a sentiment on a strip of something. Let me see if I have a white strip here. This should work. We're going to be using the die out of the hydrangea set right here to cut it out. And we're just going to stamp. I appreciate all the little things you do, which is right here on my dirty block. And we'll use Gorgeous Grape again. And then we'll put butterflies on here too. Maybe, if I have enough of them. I'm getting low on those. And they're in Purple Posy and Seaside Spray. Yeah, that got weird. All right, hang on. Let me clean the stamp. We got lines on a photo polymer. That's not good. So that's a tip. Don't push down too hard on your ink pad. I still see a line there. I mean, when you're pushing on the ink pad. Oh, that's better. Much better. Okay. Bye, Nikki. Thank you for coming. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Other than I'm having cabin fever. All right, so now we're just going to cut this out. I have not done that by the magic of YouTube. So I'm going to turn around and do that at my big die cut machine. This will fit through the mini boss instead of the big boss, as we call them. Maria. Oh, Maria's Miscellany. Marla. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to cut this and I'll be right back. Oh, and I just moved it. So I am going to use a sticky note and hold it in place. And here we go. Going through the big boss. The big boss. Alrighty. Oops. And there it is. Put my die away so I don't lose it. Get rid of some scraps here. And we're going to bump that up on dimensionals too, because that's how I roll. I like to mention, except I don't like the postage, but you know. Now this is one I would definitely recommend if you're mailing it. It will be the 70 cents because you got some bulk here. Same with the first one. But I would definitely recommend, because of all the rhinestones and the pearls on the other one, putting an extra sheet of cardstock or something in on top before you mail it. Little straight dub. Okay. So that, now we need our butterflies. Okay, where'd they go? Butterflies, here they are. Here's our butterflies. These are in the annual catalog, and I'm sure they're going to be going away at the end of April, because these are the in colors that are going out, and then new in colors will come in. So we're going to use one. Oops. Oh, look at that. I had a purple thing stuck on the... I'm sure we can find a spot for that. Oh, it came off of here. How did that happen? It didn't stick. It stuck to my brush. Anyway, we're going to use a little... Actually, we'll use it up here this time. Flying down that way, and we'll use a big purple posy one, maybe over here this time, and maybe another little purple posy, because I have more of them. We'll just have that one going up there. And that finishes the outside. And then on the inside, here's what I did. I don't think I'm going to use the little tag on it this time, but that is one of the dies. I will use the thank you just as soon as I find it. Here it is. It's a tiny little... Now that one is pretty little, but I'll do the flowers first. So I need a piece of white. Yes, I do. Here it is. Okay, so on this one, remember, I had this on Highland Heather cardstock, but this is on Seaside Spray. So I have a matte again and a little bit smaller piece of white this time. But we're going to stamp first. So I have my thank you. Looking for my little flower. Here's the flower, and then this is also a two-step. So we're going to do Seaside Spray first. Yeah, USPS wants it. That's right. They want our crafting bucks. Oh, good. Glad to be hopefully inspiring. So I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the United States. And that's what all these products are from, Stampin' Up. Actually, I got that one a little off. I'm actually going to turn that over again. These are what's called two-step stamps, because they have another stamp. I got that one a little blurred, but it's okay. That goes with them to color them in. I'm going to clean that off, and then I'm going to switch to, well, actually, before I switch colors, let me do the two-step part, hopefully. I had to stand up to do that. All right, and there is different shapes on this. And it's okay that it doesn't fit exactly, because it's meant to look more like watercolor. And flowers don't have, oops, kind of got that off, didn't I? Solid lines. Okay, now we'll switch to Highland Heather. Let's see where it is. There it is. And all these products that I'm using are in the 2021 January to June mini catalog. There's always links down below my video where you can just click on and go shop with me. And if you're interested in anything, and that will take you to my web portal. And then you just click Shop Now, and that takes you to the Stampin' Up page, but you're shopping with me as your demonstrator that way, if you don't already have a demonstrator. And right now is a good time to buy things because we have celebration going on. Let's see which way that funny thing is there, like that. Nope, like that. Yeah. Still doesn't look right. There we go. Which means that for every $50 you spend, you can earn free products out of a celebration brochure. And some items it's $100, but most items it's $50. So if you spend $50, you'll have the opportunity to add some things to your cart. A thing for $50. So, it's a good deal. And also, if anybody's interested in joining my team, now's a good time to do it. Because the sooner you do it before the end of February when celebration ends, the more chance you have to earn even more product credits as a demonstrator. Okay, I think I stamped the other one in Gorgeous Grape, but because I have Highland Heather here, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the little thank you in the middle there. I don't know, maybe I liked it better on the little tag, but oh well. Okay, Brandy. That's fine. All right, let me pick up what I dropped. So I just thought I'd chit-chat about that while I was doing my stuff. You could do that. I'm working on a card. This is the inside of the card for this. This is the original one, like that. And so I'm just creating another card. I teach how to use the Stampin' Up products that I sell. That's basically what I'm doing, Queen Bee. Thank you, Philomena. Oh, thanks, Brandy, for putting the stripe in, or the, yeah, the stripe, the link. Yeah, I like the blues and purples too. But I love flowers. I'm not real good at growing them, keeping them alive, but I love looking at them. So paper flowers are best for me, or silk, whichever. And then this just goes on the inside here. Now that little thank you would be good on that little tag and attached to a little gift bag or something. I didn't make any gift bags tonight. Just only made 3 cards. So this is card 2. So far we've done all blue and purple. We did that one, and we did this one using the acetate as part of the suite as well, and some 2-step stamping and some background. Really cute. And this one is featuring more of the designer series paper that's in this Hydrangea Hill Suite, suite of products in the January to June mini. Now we're going to switch to Rococo Rose, though. And this is what we're going to make. Thank you, Tanisha. Yes, those are butterflies. They're in the annual catalog. They're called Butterfly Gems. They come in Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, Terracotta Tile, and Pretty Peacock. And their item code 152481. They will be going away, I think, at the end of April, because these colors are retiring at the end of April, as far as I know at this moment. So if you want them, you should get them between now and April, and obviously between now and the end of February if you want to possibly earn some free products. So this is what we're going to make this time. This is Rococo Rose, one of the retiring colors. It's on an A2 card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 for those new. It's a white matte. I used Whisper White. The new white they have is called Basic White, and that is 5 inches by 4. And then this is a 1/4 inch in from that. So that would be, I'm sorry, this is 5 1/4 by 4. And this is 5 by 3 3/4. So I have another one here. Now we have to do the same thing with the acetate again, like we did. Oops, that's not the right one. So I already die cut this. This is the largest scalloped layering circle in the Stampin' Up! Layering circle set that looks like this. It's this one right here, this really large one. I will say run it through your die cut machine twice. Like go back and forth twice, and you'll hear it crinkle the first time. Now, and like I said before, this has a protective coating on it. You're supposed to remove that before you use it. So we're doing that, and it works best if you have a picky tool, because I tried with my fingernails and yeah, that didn't work. It was too hard. So this is a pretty easy card. We're just more or less featuring this paper. So this is what the designer series paper looks like. On the back, it's got Highland Heather and white stripes, which we might use a little bit of for our scrap card we might try soon. And I'm just going to glue these together. And then I have a piece of Whisper White also. This was a scrap. I think it's 1 inch by 3 3/4. And we're just going to put that across the middle. But what we're going to do differently is we're actually going to take this piece of Rococo Rose scalloped linen ribbon and put it across the middle like that, just to give it even more texture. And it sort of brings out the more natural colors in the paper a little bit. So that's the direction we're heading. And I'll move this shiny thing out of the way for the moment. Oh, you didn't either, Marla? Yeah, I don't have a green thumb either. My mother, she always tried. I mean, she was always gardening and stuff. I mean, when we were little, we had a huge vegetable garden, and she did pretty good with flowers, but she always thought my aunt did better than her. So anyway, I never got the green thumb either. Aw, that's good, Brandy. Maybe a higher being heard you. My dad, I don't know that he grew anything because he was working, always working. In his he worked for somebody when I was little, and then he started his own business in the evenings. And so I saw him for like dinner. And that was about it, except on holidays. So, alrighty. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to flip that over. And I am going to use Seal Plus this time, if there's enough left on it, because it's a little bit stronger. And this is a thicker ribbon. There we go. I just want to have that go down the middle. I might have to adjust over here. And pull it kind of taut. There we go. Okay, and now we can glue that down onto our card. Good night, Tanisha. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Tanisha. Appreciate that. These are prepared in advance cards. We might do one scrappy card at the end. I don't know. Thank you, Chris. Blues and purples, yeah. I like pink too. Dahlias, pink dahlias especially. All right, now here, we're going to try and glue this down. I don't know. Maybe that's why I didn't put ribbon on the first one, because I don't want to bump this up on dimensional. So we're going to try, and I'm going to use Seal Plus. Oops, that's not the right one. Seal Plus again, because I'm going to have to go on that ribbon too. And actually, please don't run out on me now. Yep. Yeah, it's pulling. Oopsie. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Hang on. These just pop open usually. Yeah. And pop out. So I'm going to try and turn this to get it to go back. There we go. I was trying to put it directly on the ribbon, which I guess is a no-no. But I did get a little bit on there. All right, we're going to... now it's still going to do that. Yeah, all right, never mind. Let's use the seal. Because that's going to mess up. Just going to put some... Yep, seal's doing much better. I guess that's towards the end. And that's why it's doing that. I replaced this one earlier, but I didn't replace the other one. And that should be enough to hold it. And if we need to, we can, yeah, that's actually holding pretty well. I was going to say we could put a glue dot underneath there, but it looks like that'll hold. Now, for this part, there is a piece of paper in the Hydrangea Designer Series paper. It looks like, actually there's two sheets of it that looks like this. I fussy cut the flower out. The pink flower, the one over here, kind of stood out in front of the other flowers, so I just fussy cut that. And the back of this is also Rococo Rose, with just a little dot design on it. So that is what I did. This paper is just so pretty. I just love it. And to save a little time, I already fussy cut that out. So here it is. And I actually am going to use seal again. And just put it on the back of here. I would not recommend wet glue on top the acetate, just so you know. All right, now we have to stamp. I'm going to switch to a different stamp set, and it's called Happy Thoughts. And we're using the Happy Birthday, and on the inside, I just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way, is what we'll use. So this is in the mini catalog, January to June. I like the fonts on these as well, and they're nice sized. This is for the inside, and this is the size of it for the outside. And this stamp set is meant to coordinate with a lot of the punches in the annual catalog. So we're actually going to use the story label punch, which is in the annual catalog. It's number 150076. Really dirty, but you know, you get the idea. And we're going to use Old Olive to stamp. The colors of green in this paper are Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. And this is what we're going to use for the outside here. Wait. You're making soup. Your dad has a green thumb. Oh, wow. See, we never ate collard greens and stuff. We had a big garden, but it was like corn, green beans, tomatoes, always tomatoes. We had a grape arbor in back of the garden. We had raspberries that actually were the neighbors. And while we're stamping, we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside too. And we're going to use Just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. I have to stand up. Otherwise, I don't get it anywhere near straight. Plus, I'm out of room. Beautiful. Okay. In fact, I don't know. I think I might have eaten collard greens once. Turnip greens I've had before. I love turnips and I love parsnips too. My mom always used to put parsnips in our beef stew, which was just basically beef, carrots, potatoes, and parsnips, which nobody else that I knew ever then or since has done that I know of. But I love the taste of them. In fact, I ought to see if I can even find them. I don't know. They seem to be... Maybe I just don't look. Right now is the time to buy root vegetables, right? So maybe. So I did the inside. We're going to go ahead and stick that in our card, and then we'll finish the sentiment on the outside. Now I'm hungry for my beef stew. Yep, not going to go to the store again until February, which isn't that far away. Okay, now let's get our sentiment here and punch it out. Bump that up on dimensionals. So this is the story label punch. Uh-oh, it fits. It fits. Maybe. Just. I have to put it down a little low because... Oops. It just fell on the floor. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. And we're, of course, going to bump that up on dimensionals. Of course we are. She says, as she's lost her dimensionals. Here they are. Yes, it's like a white carrot. It has... No, the turnip is more round. The parsnip is more like a white carrot, yeah. But it has a flavor that has a hint of parsnip taste to it, to me. Thank you, Philomena. I like the white carrots, too. There's also a white radish that's long like a white carrot, but that's a radish. Mom used to eat them, too, just raw or in a sandwich with just butter bread and those. That I didn't do, but I like it in stew. All right, now the ribbon I used on this, because you know I got to have my ribbon sometimes, is from the Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack. It came with Old Olive and Terracotta Tile. And because Terracotta Tile is retiring, I'm guessing this ribbon combo pack will too. Whether they'll bring it back as, you know, its own ribbon, I don't know. But this is a really nice, soft 1/4-inch ribbon that normally ties beautifully, but I don't want to jinx myself. No, look at that. I'm not the best bow tire, but look how easy that tied. Just fiddling with it to get it to the right size-ish. Icicle radishes. Collard greens are delicious. They don't get bitter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have had them at least once. They weren't big in my family, but I know I made them actually as an adult. That's the ones that people eat with black-eyed peas, right? But I don't know that I made them with that. I don't know what I do with the pin that was in this. Now we just put this on with a glue dot. Actually, I have one right here that I missed somehow. And we're going to stick that right sort of under that happy birthday a little bit. Probably could have put it down a little lower. I feel like I need a bling here, so let me see what I have. on this upper part. Let me see what I can find, if anything. No, we don't want blue. I wonder if I could color a pearl. Oh, goodness me. Maybe I can color a pearl. Or I could use, well, let's try these because I just have 3 of these left. These are from the peony set in the annual catalog. They're called Elegant Faceted Gems. And these are white, but they have a texture to them. I'm going to try coloring them with Old Olive and see how that looks. Old Olive Dark. Or is this Mossy Meadow? This is Dark Old Olive. And we'll see if we like it. Oh, that might look nice, actually. We'll just use all 3 of those. I do have gold pearls. That would be good too. But I have these closer. That's the only reason I picked them. And we'll go a little off center there. Maybe we'll put one in the flower there. Oops. And one down here. There. That's what we'll do. Okay. So that is card 3. Oops. I'm knocking everything over. So we have 1, well actually 3, 2, and 1. And now I have some scraps. So I thought maybe we just play around a little bit. Let me get out the scraps. Everything's full. I'm out of room. Out of room. Actually, we have these scraps. Let me move these out of the way. Put them in the basket where these are. And we have some of these little flowers laying all over here. All right, I don't think I'm going to use the pink just because I have a piece of, actually I have a piece of Seaside Spray and I have a piece of Highland Heather. Let me see what this measures. It measures 4 by 5 1/4. So this is a good mat. This looks a little bigger, so we won't use that either. And let me see if I have a card base made anywhere here. I think I do. We could either use Seaside Spray again, or Old Olive, or Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Well, I have an Old Olive oval. I'm kind of wanting to try. Let's try Misty Moonlight with this time. We'll see how it goes. And so this card is a regular A2 again. And then I just have these strips, scrap strips. So I thought we'd maybe do something like that. And then this is the back of it with just the purple flowers. And we could just layer that. I'll have to cut that one down a little bit. And then I have this tiny little piece of the acetate. We could put, nope, I don't want that there. I think we'll put texture on this. Maybe have this go across here like that. And maybe, I don't know, we could even go like this. And then have either a sentiment there and stamp, maybe we'll stamp some flowers all over the back of this purple. I think that's what we're going to do. And then I still have an extra piece. Or we can just glue some of these little flowers down all over. And then put a sentiment across here. But I think this needs texture. What do you think? Does it work? I have to figure out what sentiment too. Let's see. what do we have that we could use for a center? Oh, I didn't clean my stamp. Oops. I didn't clean my stamp. Anyway, that's sort of where I'm headed with this one, but I don't know. It's not set in concrete. Not sure I'm loving the olive, but I think if I texture it, it'll be all right. Can you bring the acetate down a little? I can do anything I want right now. Sorry, it's glary too. Or I could even maybe put it this way. I don't like it that way. Or I can maybe, oops, hang on. Stick it that way. And then have the cinnamon on top. Maybe that's better. Could still put this on too. Cut it down, of course, and then have something there. Let me think. I think the first thing I want to do is stamp all over this. And let's see what I want to use. Maybe these little, get rid of this stuff. These little flowers. Where's the other one? Here it is. So we already used that one. Let's use this one and we'll just do tone on tone. Highland Heather. Let's see what that does. And I am going to go off the paper this time. I don't really need to do over here because it's going to be covered up, but I want to do the edge. Oops, dropped that one. Good thing it's going to be covered up, huh? I'm going to fill in a little bit up here by stamping off. I got a piece of fuzzy on there. I need to get my, take your pick tool and get that off my ink pad, whatever that is. Come on, there we go. And then move it out of the way. Sorry. Turn it like that. I just feel like something more has to happen up there. Still, that's better. All right, and then we just go around the edges because the rest of it's going to be covered. Okay, good enough. Good enough. All right, let's close that up for a minute. And put that back on there. Maybe we'll flag this acetate, oops, and have it sticking out over that way. Hide that end of it. And then flag this too. And let's figure out what we're going to stamp in here. Okay, Brandy. Let's see. I want to stamp maybe the big flower again, like this, on white, and die cut it out and have it go across here. But instead of stamping it in blue this time, I think we'll stamp it in, we'll color it in Highland Heather or Gorgeous Grape, or what would be really cool is multicolor, right? Let me stamp it on white in Old Olive, and then we'll figure out how we're going to color it. You could just stamp it in black also, tuxedo black. Hope that's good. Now, we could do detailed coloring on that, but I don't know that I'm feeling that right now. Oh, no, Brandy. Oh, no. And you already have back issues. I'm so sorry. Take a steamy hot shower or something and get some rest. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes we get busy and carrying stuff will do it. I worry about that every time I go down my basement steps, actually. Keep telling my son we need to put a cushiony thing at the bottom of the steps at least. Because if we land on that concrete or halfway on the concrete and the wall at the bottom, we'll be in big doo-doo. That's just awful. Okay, I'm going to experiment here. I think we're going to pull out. I don't know if this is going to work. So it's an experiment. If it doesn't work, we'll flip it over. Let's pull out Gorgeous Grape. Where's my Seaside Spray? Oh, up here. And Seaside Spray and a little Misty Moonlight. And we're going to color it on this and see how that turns out. We'll start with Seaside Spray. And we're just going to go over. These are the dye-based markers. I don't know how this is going to turn out, guys. It's going to be a abstract-y kind of thing. Maybe I'll spritz it with a little water later. Or just, they say just blow on it hard, right? I don't know. Is that going to look all streaky? Probably. I think my water thing is right here. Let's just give it a little. I'm afraid to put water on it. But hey, why not? Oops. Blend it around a little bit. How about if we just blend it around a little bit? I'm making a mess. I sure am. Alrighty. Let's see what we do here. Probably look like a mud puddle. Kind of muddy, but not too bad. Let me get a paper towel. A little bit muddied, right? You guys that are artists probably were saying, nah, don't do that. But it's kind of cool. All right, I'm not going to do that with the leaves. The leaves will do the way we did the first card. As soon as I find the stamp that goes with them. Somewhere on my desk. Oh boy, I lost it. Oh, it's right here. All right, Old Olive coming back in. Okay. You're not too sore, but you ache all over. I know, me too, Heather. Oh, I thought you left, Heather. I thought you were up since 4 a.m. or something too. But I'm glad you're here. All right. And this I just did the leaf outline with oh, that looks crappy. but I'm going to die cut it, so it'll be all right. It'll be all right. That looks kind of like a blurry blob of something. I don't know. Didn't get as much. I'm going to take the Highland Heather or maybe Gorgeous Grape and use the little flower stamp and just do a couple. I just stuck my finger in the ink. A couple little flowers in here. I don't know. That's probably going to ruin it. That's all. One more. They're actually in there in green, but just adding a little more dimension. Okay. Now I'm going to die cut it and see how that looks. Kind of looks a mess to me, but oh well. We're playing. Cookies and milk. Aww. Oh, he's so cute. He is so cute. I miss when the kids are young and they come up with those sayings and stuff. All right, let's see if we can. I don't know. I think I might have to do this over, but we'll see. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Another option would be to get out my brushes and brush color it, but let's just run this through and see what happens. Run it through. Yeah, nah, I don't like it. I don't like it any better. Let me see if I like it on here. Well, actually, except for the white there. All right. I'm going to try it different this time. Not happy with that. Run it through an embossing. Yeah, but I don't have an embossing folder that will work with that. I can go around the edges with something and cut this white off down here again. Maybe I'll just take, let's see, what'll bleed? The Highland Heather Light marker will bleed into the paper more. I know I use dye inks on the rest of it. Whew. That actually is very light. But that's because the other one has Misty Moonlight and stuff in it. Maybe I should use Highland Heather Dark. Yeah, that didn't do it. Where's Misty Moonlight? Misty Moonlight. Wait, it's fine. Looks nice. Oh, that's funny, Nix. Oh, that is funny. All right, now I'm just going around the edge with light Misty Moonlight. Oops, more than the edge, apparently. I'm going to let the leaves as they are, except I am going to trim that stem down at the bottom a little bit. Alrighty. And my paper cutting scissors. I'm just going to trim this little bit of extra white off here again, because because I can't seem to die cut the stem right, apparently. All right, let's start assembling this. I'm thinking maybe we'll still, look at that, inky fingers. Maybe we will put a bow here again, but maybe we'll use this ribbon instead or something because I have it loose. And I also have a scrappy white oval. I don't know. Well, I don't know what sentiment to put on yet. Let's put the rest of this down though. Okay. Let's see. Glue. Here it is. 4 times a day. Well, what you do, I think we did this once or twice when somebody was young, is you get some of their old toys, sit them aside somewhere, and they'll forget about them. And then you bring them out one at a time later, like they're new. Like, oh, look at this new toy. And they might end up playing with it for hours. I don't know. It's not new in the packaging, but it's new to them to play with. And you didn't spend any additional money on it. Just a thought. Because it's not like, well, I don't know how it is in your household, but in our household when my kids were young, it's not like they didn't have enough toys to play with. You know? My daughter just went through, she sent me a picture. She said, we just cleaned up the playroom. We're getting rid of 60 stuffed animals and we still have at least that many left. And I said, well, I don't know where you're going to get rid of them to because a lot of places aren't taking those. And then we're supposed to take this silver the backing off of here again. And we're gonna flag that, right? Let's flag it. Let's flag it. I don't know if it'll work in this little one. It might. I always get the sides mixed. It's this one. Okay. Oop. That was the banner Pick-a-Punch that I just used. I want to add texture to this, right? Okay, texture. Let's see. Oh, what if we use? Should we use the paint one or the subtle, or what's that other one? Dainty Diamonds. I like. Hang on. What did I do with that? I have stamps in my box here that don't belong here. Hang on. I'm out of room. I need help. I need a new house, a bigger house. Oh no, textiles. I think we'll use the textile. Tasteful textile. We'll run that through that. Give it some texture. I don't normally buy them stuffed in. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Wipe them clean. Repackaging everything. Good idea. See, you're smart. You're smart. You're all smart. When I first became a parent at the ripe old age of 19, because I graduated high school at 17, married at 18, had my daughter at 19. Yeah, one of those. Many years ago, you know, young and foolish. Anyway, I really did not, I was not real wise. Let's just put it that way. Ooh, sorry. It took me many years to get a little bit wiser. Wouldn't say I'm still very wise, but all right. So do we want that under there or over there? Let me just see. No, I think I liked it better under. Are those papers on crooked? Did I put them on crooked? My camera's crooked now too. All right, let me put this down. We're just going to do this. We're just going to do it. Right down the middle. Boom. That was just seal. And we're going to put that like that. And then we'll put this down like this. All right, should I bump the oval up and glue this onto it or bump this up? Oh, I was going to put this down here too. Don't know if I'm feeling this strip. Let me cut it a little shorter. This was the back of the pink paper we used. I'm just going to flag this a little bit too. I'm not going to use the punch because it's so skinny. Like I may have been once upon a time. Not for a long while. Okay. I don't like that flagged, actually. Putting it back straight. Boom. Okay. I think we will do that. Maybe not. No, I don't like that. I feel like I need it to be lighter in the background. I don't know. We could put, no. Well, we're going to have white somewhere on here for the sentiment. Maybe move that over a little bit. Sentiment down here again, I guess. Now let's figure out the sentiment. Will happy birthday fit in that? No. All right. Where's my you make me smile? Let's see if that'll fit in there. I think so. Let's do that. I guess we'll do that in Gorgeous Grape. Hi, Linda. It's okay. We made 3 cards, and now we're just playing around with scraps that I had left for the Hydrangea Haven or Hydrangea Hill, or I think the suite is called Hydrangea Hill. I'm not positive. I have it in the book right here, but it went off a little bit. Let me flip it over and see if I can do better. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze because it's a scrap from the oval. No, that's better. Double oval punch. But I had to figure out the placement. And I'm almost leaning towards getting a white oval and putting it on top of there or something under that, on top of that one, but maybe not. Maybe we'll. I'm not liking my flower, that's the problem. All right, I think I'm going to glue that down, bump this up, and maybe put some of this ribbon around somewhere. Hang on. Nah, that ribbon may be too wide. All right. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this down. It's just paper, right? It's just a card. And if I don't like it, I won't send it to anybody. I already tacked that down. Okay. And dimensionals. Your son is into destruction. Okay, Chris. Yeah, right. Commit. Commit me. Yes. I'm committing. I don't like my experiment with the colors the way I did it, but oh well. It is what it is now, and we're going with it. And it might go in the trash later, but you know, oh well. I need more birthday cards is what I need. So Friday, I might be making a lot of birthday cards using this suite. Well, not a lot, at least several more at least. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on this little stemmy thing. Maybe. The glue will come out. And it's okay if glue comes out on there because we're going to cover it up anyway. All right. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to go around the edges of that with, where's those markers? Gorgeous Grape. Well, I kind of like how that brings in the misty moonlight though. So from that perspective, it's not too bad. And then of course we can add some pearls, you know, some seaside spray and Gorgeous Grape pearls. That's what we'll do after we bump this up. Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Wow, long time no see. How are you doing? Put a bow on the stem. Yeah, I did that on the first one too, a little tiny bow. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to use this loose piece of ribbon I have here, but maybe not. I might go back to, oh, I know what. I have some Misty Moonlight and Silver sparkly twine. Let me get that. I have it right here. Oh, that didn't stay down. This is from the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. It's in the annual catalog on page 161. It's item 153620. I think it had 2 or 3 ribbons. One of them is a white wide ribbon that is like a linen or flax ribbon. Yeah, I'm gonna like a bow there. Maybe not quite that long, but. And we're still going to put pearls on. But let me get a glue dot. Good night, Heather. Talk to you again soon. Hopefully Friday-ish. If I don't get to watch some of your stuff too. I'll try and do that tonight, actually. Watch that last one you did. All right, let me find the pearls that we used, which are here. These are now on back order. But hopefully they'll be in again, and you know, they're either on back order or not. I think they're not orderable until February sometime when they come back in. We're going to use the dark purple, the Gorgeous Grape this time. Just put a couple of these around. I don't know if I want any on the actual flower this time. I feel like we need one maybe over here. Okay. I think that'll do it for the outside. You make me smile. I don't know what to put on the inside. A piece of, oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to use some of these little flowers. I think I'm going to leave them off actually this time. And just do something on the inside. If I have a piece of white paper, I do. And let's see what we want to do on the inside. I don't know. I could stamp the just wanted to send you some happy thoughts your way from the, let me see what else is in the happy thoughts sentiment thing. Oh, well, you make me smile would go nice with the little things you do so well and so often make a big difference to so many people. But that's a really long sentiment. I don't think that's going to work. What's this say? Oh, to an incredible woman. I'm going to just use This World is Better Because of You from the same stamp set. Oh no, neck surgery. Oh no, I'm so out of touch. Wow, that sounds pretty serious. Like your vertebrae or something, or... There we go. That's all we're going to do on the inside, because we're already using the scraps on the outside. Okay. Here we go. We're almost done, ladies. And if there's any gents watching, gents, I don't think there are, though. All right, there's our scrappy card. Pretty scrappy. And the first 3 cards, again, here is card 1. Actually, that was card 2. This is card, yeah, that was card 2. This was card 3. This is the one. And this, I did something wrong here. Okay. This was card 1. I don't remember. I think it was this one. All right. 1, 2, 3, and our final scrappy card. Third and fourth. Wait, I missed something. Good night, Heather. Cards are gorgeous. Thank you. Third and fourth vertebrae. I can't even imagine. I think my brother and my mother both had something like that done, but it's been years now. So anyway, these are the cards for tonight, ladies, and we're using again the Hydrangea Hill Suite from the mini catalog January to June by Stampin' Up. These are some other beautiful examples. I feel like I didn't do it justice after looking at these, but anyway. And this is what all's in the suite. There's a bundle, which is Hydrangea Haven bundle, stamped and dies, which we did use. The Mercury Glass Designer Acetate. The Gorgeous Grape Ribbon, which we used on the second card up here. The pearls, pastel pearls, which are not orderable till sometime in February. And this catalog goes through June. And these gorgeous designer series papers, which we used this pink one. I fussy cut flowers out of that one, and I think it was this one that we used for this card here. So gorgeous set. I will be using it again on Friday probably, but I might bring in some other sentiment stamps because I need birthday cards. Yeah, I'm sure it's not fun. I hope you recover quickly. So that is it for me for tonight. Remember, if you need anything or would like anything in January, here's the host code to use for any order under $150. And over $150, don't use the host code because that helps you get Stampin' Rewards. For anything over $150, you start getting Stampin' Up Stampin' Rewards at varying levels. It starts with 10%. So if you spend $150, you get $15 in Stampin' Rewards, which you can apply toward whatever products you want. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight. I had fun. And what time is it? It's 9 something, so I did okay on time, despite playing with that last card. And thank you, everybody, for coming by and staying with me. And thank you for the thumbs ups, everyone. Thank you, Philomena. Okay, Linda, that's fine. I know you have issues of your own as well, and I still don't have your address. So anyway, yeah, they're pretty despite me. So except, well, actually, this one's growing on me now. How I did that one too. I like the colors of it. But anyway, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate it. All righty. Thank you, Marla. I will be back tomorrow. We have a video at noon, I believe, Stick Your Side of Crafting. And then on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, I'll be back. I'll be using this suite again. I think I might bring in some other stuff too. I'm not sure yet. And then I don't know if I'll be, well, I'll have a collab on the 31st, but I don't know if I'll be doing anything on Saturday because I need to get some stuff made for my other channel also, the Dahlia Designs jewelry channel that I'm late getting made. So I'll be working on some jewelry and cleaning this house up this weekend. Ugh, it's a mess. All right, everyone, let me put my little spiel in so that's how we know. Thank you, whoops, for joining me. Thank you, Scrapbook Sundries. I appreciate that. Except I can't type right, so that's why I'm not off yet. Thank you, Lynn. Lynn from Scrapbook Sundries. Okay, thank you. Thanks for joining us. All right, everyone. Have a great evening and a great rest of your week, and stay safe. Hugs, love, and peace.